Okay, fans, welcome everybody tuning in tonight here on AudioSportsOnline.com, your home for Zionsville Eagles athletics. It's our first basketball broadcast of the 2011-2012 season. Rob Kendall is my name, and the Lady Eagles will be playing host tonight to the Tigers of Lebanon. Just doing a little sound check here, getting ready to go for tonight's game. Got about 7.5 minutes before our tip. For those of you that might be tuning in a little bit early, so we'll take another quick break, and we'll have Zionsville Eagles Lady basketball for you here in just a few moments. All right. Well, good evening, fans. Welcome in tonight here on AudioSportsOnline.com, your home for Zionsville Eagle athletics. Rob Kendall's my name. We begin our basketball broadcast season tonight as the Lady Eagles will be playing host to the Tigers of Lebanon. Got about a minute 30 before we begin tonight's broadcast. Before we do, I want to take a moment to thank Greg Shellhouse, the entire athletic staff out at Zionsville High School, and the entire administration out there at Zionsville for allowing us to come out and cover another exciting season of Zionsville basketball. Of course, it's always our pleasure to, anytime we can cover the Eagles, got a chance to cover them once again for football season, and we're excited to be back with a full slate of boys and girls games for you here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Eagles will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, wearing the home whites, green letters and numbers. The Tigers of Lebanon will be the visitors, wearing the road blacks, gold letters and numbers. Take a look at our starting lineups tonight for tonight's game, as both teams now coming off their sideline, off the court, and onto their respective sidelines. For the Eagles, it'll be Grace McGuire, 5'2", a junior, joined by Mary Balute, 5'8", a senior. Elizabeth Schuler, 5'6", a junior. Maddie Yacht, 5'4", a junior. And Lori King, 5'9", a junior for the Zionsville Eagles. So McGuire, Balute, Schuler, Yacht, and King. For the visiting Lebanon Tigers, it'll be, well, we'll go ahead and stand real quick for the playing of the national anthem, and then we'll tell you a little bit about the Lady Tigers. All right, there you go, your national anthem. And as we said, we'll now tell you a little bit about the visiting Tigers of Lebanon. Katie Curtis, number 14, is a senior, 5'7". Aspen Davis, number 20, a senior, 5'8". Kristen Spolyar is a 5'10" freshman. Katie O'Rourke, a 5'9" senior. And Carly Green, 5'9", a junior. And the Lady Tigers have now been introduced. Time to meet the Lady Eagles, who, as we said, it'll be McGuire, Balute, Schuler, Yacht, and King. And now here's the starting lineup for your Zionsville Eagles. On 5'2", junior guard, number 3, Grace McGuire. On 5'6", sophomore guard, number 20, Elizabeth Schuler. On 5'4", junior guard, number 24, Maddie Yacht. On 5'9", junior forward, number 32, Lori King. And on 5'8", senior forward, number 11, Mary Lynette. Your Eagles are coached by Amy McGuire. All right, both teams on the floor now, and here in just a moment we're going to have 8 minutes on the clock and be ready for high school basketball tonight. Eagles will be the home team wearing white, green letters and numbers. The Tigers of Lebanon will be the visitors wearing black jerseys, gold letters and numbers. And the Tigers will start the evening moving from left to right on your computer screen. Eagles from right to left. And it'll be Baliute. Tip it up for the Eagles against Spolier, 24. And the tip is up underway, and it is controlled by the Tigers. And quickly to the basket, in for two, is Katie Davis. So quickly 2-0 as the full court press is applied. And the Eagles will try to get their way out of it as struggling to get the ball across the 10-second line. They finally do. And they'll put it up, shot no good, knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Zionsville. So the Eagles, all sorts of action there early on as Zionsville struggling to get that ball across the 10-second line. And Lebanon traditionally does run a very tight full court press. 3 balls up on the way. It's no good. Rebound track down. And now here come the Tigers back the other way. Pass down inside to O'Rourke. Shot up, no good. Loose ball fought for. That's Green that's got it. And the shot is, ball pass rather, down inside. Open layup missed by O'Rourke. And we've got a 2-shot foul underneath the basket. As that'll mean that the Lady Eagles will commit the foul, and it'll be Green at the foul line shooting 2. Second shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by the Tigers. And Spolier's shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by 32 King. And we got a foul on the Tigers in the backcourt as they were trying to pick up the full court press. The Tigers commit the foul. And the Eagles will inbound the basketball. Again, facing that vaunted Tigers full court press. Zionsville able to get it across. And as they do cross the 10-second line, it's going to be a foul. Check that, just a bounce. Oh, no, they will call a foul. So Zionsville picking up a couple of quick fouls. Check that first team foul. And that one was called on Katie Davis. With the ball, McGuire. And now it's stolen away by the Tigers, and a foul tackling the Lebanon player. So Lebanon with the ball. They lead it 2-0. 6:50 to play here in the first quarter of action. Spolier with it. Now in the corner. 3-ball up. No good. Spolier grabs the rebound. Takes it towards the hole. Draws the foul. And got the basket to go. And so Zionsville quickly behind 4-0. Lebanon attacking the basket. And they have now staked claim to a 4-0 lead. Spolier a chance to add to it. Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound tracked down. As the Eagles coming back the other way. And it's dribbled off the foot by Elizabeth Schuler of a Lebanon player. Inbound pass in. Shot partially blocked. Loose ball. Tracked down by the Eagles, put up and in for 2, as it was King calmly making the second shot. And now back the other way come the Tigers. 2. Katie Davis lays it up and in. And now a full court press put on by the Tigers as the Eagles struggle to break it as it comes inside to Schuler. Ball on the floor. And a loose ball is going to be called, jump ball, I should say, it's called on the loose ball. And it'll belong to the Eagles as Lebanon had the ball to begin the game. Valuet shot up, no good. Loose ball fought for. Comes away to the Tigers. Back the other way. 3-ball up, no good. Rebound fought for. Schuler's got it. And a foul called on Lebanon. With 5:43 to play. 6-2, favor of Lebanon. And it'll be Zionsville ball out of bounds, facing the court pressure. Full court press, ball stolen away. As back the other way towards the hole. Layup no good. Rebound up. Shot blocked. And a foul is going to be called. That'll be Kate O'Rourke going to the foul line to shoot 2. 5:30 to play. First quarter of action. 6-2 the score. Zionsville puts Lebanon at the foul line, shooting 2. First one is no good. One more on the way for up and good. Court press. Again, the Eagles struggling to get it across the timeline, and there's another steal. This time it ends up in the hands of Davis. Davis pass down inside, shot up, no good, tipped out of bounds. Nice save attempt there. But unfortunately for the Eagles, it'll end up back in the hands of the Tigers, 7-2. 5:15 to play in the first. And off the inbound, a 2-shot foul is going to be called. The turnovers are fast and furious, or the fouls rather are fast and furious here early on. Already the 4th team foul. And the first free throw is no good. That is good. So it's now an 8-2 advantage. And another steal as the Tigers are just having their way with the Eagles on that full court press, and a jump ball called. It'll be Zionsville ball, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, Lebanon ball out of bounds. However, the big quandaries right now to solve that Lebanon full court pressure. And the ball's knocked away as the Eagles get it across the timeline. Ball will belong to Zionsville. And it'll be number 3, Grace McGuire, to throw it in. McGuire looking to try to get the ball in. Does. Shot up is no good. And back the other way, here come the Eagles, or the Tigers rather. A travel called. Thought we were going to get a basket by the Tigers, but they end up calling a travel. And now once again that vaunted full court press staring at the Eagles. If they can get it across this time. They finally do. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of Zionsville. And boy, just all sorts of trouble for Zionsville early on. Full court being sternly applied by the Tigers. So here come the Eagles again. Number 13, that's Castelli with it, and she lost the handle on it. Turnover back the other way towards the hole. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Kara Bammer. And Bammer loses the handle on it. It's going to belong to Lebanon. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by Zionsville with 4:14 to play in the first quarter of action. They trail at 8-2. Three ball in the way. It's up and good for the Tigers out of the inbound. That's Spolier with the three ball. 11-2 now the score. Eagles struggling to get it across the timeline. Ball tipped away out of bounds. And it will belong to Zionsville. So Zionsville continues to struggle as there's a steal. And all the way to the hole and in for two is Katie Curtis. And a steal. And back the other way, up and in for two is Costre. And just like that, it's now a 15-2 ball game. Zionsville down by 13 points with 3:34 left to play in the first quarter. Shot is up and no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Tigers as it's number 20, Davis with it. Davis lost the handle on it out of bounds. It'll belong to Zionsville. And the Eagles will try to solve this full court press that has really had them miffed early on. And now a foul on the Tigers. As they try to get the ball across the 10-second line. Top of the key. Three balls no good. Reed out of there. The other way. It'll belong to the, of course, all that. Or pass from the Tigers. Free ball up the other way, no good. Rebound tracked down out of there. And here comes Tigers back the other way. Zionsville will get the ball back. 15-2 is our score. 2:47 left to play in the first half. First quarter, I should say. Zionsville. Trying to get something going here. And that shot is up and in for two. If you're just joining us, 17-2. Eagles trailing it against the Tigers. 2:16 left to play in the quarter. All Lebanon early on, but still a lot of time left to go in this one. Already 6 and 5 team fouls respectively. There's a three ball. It's up. It's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Tigers. And now back the other way. Here come the visitors running. Jumper is up from 22. That's Cosgray. That's no good. Ball sails out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Zionsville. I believe they are going to call a foul on the Tigers, so this could be a very slow rest of the first half as both teams already in the bonus. So McGuire has the ball for the Lady Eagles. Free ball in the way is up. It's no good. Loose ball tipped up, pulled down. And back the other way comes Lebanon, taking it hard to the hole. And up and in for two is Katie Curtis. And it continues to be all Lebanon thus far. Just 2 points for the Eagles, 19-2. Pass down inside. There's an open look. And King gets to go 19-4 with 1:10 to play in the first quarter. Minute 2 to play. 19-4 is the score. Zionsville on the low side of the score. King nails the first of the bonus. 17th foul already on the Eagles. Second one up and good. And with 1:02 to play, it's a 21-4 Lebanon lead. Around the horn, the ball goes to the top of the key. That's Castelli with it. Now there's a steal by the Tigers, taking it to the hole, and a foul is going to be called on Zionsville, as that was number 24 for the Tigers. Spolier in there getting the foul, and we've got an injured Eagle player on the floor. It's number 11, Valiute. All right, so the injured Eagle is off the floor, and we're set to begin play again. 44 seconds left to go. Lebanon at the foul line, leading it by a score of 21-4. Shot is up and good. And it's number 24, Kristen Spolier at the foul line. Shot is up and good. Full court pressure. Shot is up. It's no good. Air ball, and they'll say out of bounds on the Tigers as number 55, Peyton Terrell, was in there fighting hard for the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Zionsville will have it, 31 seconds to play. Ball comes to the top of the key. Now to McGuire. Puts it on the floor. Takes it towards the basket. Shot up. No good. Loose ball fought for. Jump ball called as McGuire ties up with the Lady Tigers. And with 23 and a half seconds to go, it'll be Zionsville basketball out of bounds. Shot is on the way. It's up. It's no good. Loose ball sails out of bounds. It'll belong to Lebanon. And with 20 seconds to play in the first quarter, they can play for the final shot if they so desire. And it appears that is exactly what the Tigers are going to do as 22 Whitney Cosgray across the timeline. Ball comes, nice backdoor pass to Cosgray, puts it up and in for two. And that will just about put an end to the first quarter, as it was all Lebanon, and Zionsville finds themselves trailing by a score of 25-4. So we'll take a break. Be back with the second quarter here on AudioSportsOnline.com, your home for Zionsville Eagle Athletics. Zionsville Pep Band playing Steve Miller's Fly Like an Eagle. Not one you often hear at various high school sporting events, but we do hear it today. And good for them, mixing it up a little bit. 25-4 the score, 8 minutes on the clock. Oh, nice backdoor pass to him. There was a kick, no call. Zionsville the advantage on that one. McGuire puts a shot up, got a block from behind. Now back to loose ball. Yep, I was going to say. Now it does come to the Tigers. And the shot is up and in for two. A timeout got by Zion. Tigers take full advantage. Get out of the timeout. Zionsville will try to figure something out here. Struggle all game long for the Eagles on that full court press. And it's 27-4. Ball sails out of bounds. And it's up, it's good. Back the other way come the Eagles. As shot is up, it's on the way, it's no good. Rebound tracked down by the Tigers. There's the ball up, it's no good, and a traveling is going to be called on Spolier. So they'll get Spolier with the walk. Zionsville trying to get back into this one. They trail it. By 23 points. Going back the other way. Shot up and good as that's number 14, Katie Curtis, in for two. And now once again that vaunted press by the Eagles. There's a loose ball. Nearly stolen away. It is now stolen away by number 40, Green. And Green's pass intended down inside for Curtis sails over her head out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. And a loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Zionsville. 5:57 left to play in the first quarter of action. Well, Tigers are there the ball. And it'll be number 14, Katie Curtis at the foul line, shooting two. First free throw up and good. And one more now for Curtis. Second one up and good. And the 31-4 advantage in favor of Lebanon. Now back the other way. Here comes the ball down inside to number 50. And now kicking it back up top. A three ball on the way is up and good. And that was number 24, Maddie Yacht. So 31-7 now the score. And a jump ball is called. And the held ball will belong to the Eagles. So 5:23 to play, 31-7 our score. Zionsville and Lebanon doing battle. Still full court press coming up here for the Eagles. As McGuire's got it. Brings it up across the timeline. Spin move in the center of the floor. Gets it up to Yacht. Pass down inside. Nice little spin move there by Bammer. And Bammer called for a double dribble on the way to the basket. So Bammer commits the double dribble. Ball will belong to the Tigers. As number 14, Katie Curtis with the ball. Pass comes to the foul line. That's Spolier with it. Ball in the corner, and a long jumper from Green is good. Green nails the jumper. 33-7 our score. And the Eagles find themselves down by 26. Jumper back the other way. Shot up, no good. Bammer grabs the rebound. Trapped in the corner, kicks it back up top. And now another steal. As coming back the other way, running the floor is Green. Green takes it to the foul line. Shot up, no good. Loose ball knocked out of bounds, and it will belong to the Eagles. (33-7) our score. 4:20 left to play in the first quarter, or first half, I should say. 9 team fouls for the Eagles, 6 for the Tigers. Across the 10-second line. Right side. Now coming all the way left. There's a long three on the way from number 24, Yacht. And Yacht makes it a 33-10 game. Couple big shots from Yacht as the Eagles try to hop their way back in this one. Now down 23. Tigers, three ball the other way. Up, no good. That was number 20 for the Tigers, putting it up Davis. Loose ball comes away to McGuire. Squire running back the other way. Going to try to go coast to coast. Dribbles in. Now picks up her dribble. Ball comes down inside. Spin move. Shot up. No good. But McCurran will go to the foul line to shoot 2. Curran's first one is up and no good. One more on the way for her. One more on the way for McCurran. Shot is up and short. And now here come the Tigers running back the other way. Around the horn it comes. Inside. Layup is good for 2, as that was number 24 for the Tigers. Spolier with the 2. Back the other way. Eagles can't get it to go. That was Bammer missing the layup. 3:14 left to go. Running jumper is up. No good. And we'll have 2 free throws coming up for the Lady Tigers. 35-10. 3:12 left to play in the first half. Zionsville, the home team in whites. Lebanon, the road team in black. Exact opposite of football, where the home team always wears white, or always wears the dark color, I should say, and the road team always wears white. Opposite in basketball. $36-10 is our score now. 1 out of 2 going down for the Tigers. 26-point lead. Loose ball fought for. Jump ball is going to be called with 3 minutes to play. And that ball will belong to the Tigers. Possession arrow pointing their way. Lebanon moving from left to right on your computer screen. Tigers trying to expand on the lead now. Curtis jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Zionsville. And here come the Eagles. Schuler with it, picks up her dribble. Can't find anywhere to go. Gets it out to Yacht. Yacht fires it across the floor to number 13, Castelli. Her shot's no good. Rebound comes out of there. And here comes the Tigers of Lebanon running back the other way. 2:30 to go. Nice pass right there into Curtis. And Curtis with the left hand puts it up and in for 2. That'll make it a 38-10 ball game. 28-point lead now for the visitors. Yacht towards the hole. Floating jumper up and in for 2. Yacht has scored the last 8 points for her team. 2 threes and a 2. Yacht trying to play some defense in there, and a foul is called on Zionsville. Two minutes left to play in the first. Tigers in the double bonus. 32. Callie Rice shooting 2. And now we got an official's timeout and a whistle, substitution. Coming into the ball game is number 52, Kendra Yoder, senior. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down. And that was a two-shot foul, the official telling the players. Some of them forgot that. And that one is good. So 1 and 2 goes down 39-12 inside of 2 minutes left to play in the first half. turnover by the Eagles as Zionsville once again keen to the basketball. That was Yoder who just checked in, getting the ball. Shot up, no good. Rebound put up, no good. Loose ball fought for. And ball comes out of there to the Eagles. McGuire's got it. She's going to run the floor going coast to coast. Oh, nice pass. Zionsville unfortunately couldn't hang on to it. And now here come the Eagles as Paul still on the floor. Hot potato. Scrum is on. Out of bounds. And with 1:18 to play, the ball will belong to... Looks like Zionsville is going to have it. So Zionsville will retain possession of the ball in their own backcourt. McGuire with it, flips it off. Kicks it back up top, around the horn, here it comes. 3-ball on the way, it's up and good. 3-ball is good from Siemens. Jessica Siemens. 39-15 the score. And shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Yoder, no good. Yoder again, and she'll get it to go that time. 41-15, 26-point lead for the visitors. Zionsville just trying to right the ship here, as it's a 26-point advantage. The Eagles trying to fight their way back into this one. McGuire pass down inside. Ball is loose. It's on the floor. Picked up by Lebanon. They could play for the final shot, as that's Curtis with it, coming out, going coast to coast in the lane. Shot up and in for two. Curtis makes the two. As Zionsville, final shot of the half. It's up. It's good. As Castelli nails the three. And as we go to the half, it's a 43-18 Zionsville advantage. We'll take a little bit of a break and be back with second half action right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. All right, well, back here we go with the second half here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Rob Kendall here with you, bringing you tonight's broadcast. Our first broadcast of the year is the... Whoops. Hold on just a second there. There we go. Knocking's over. Of course, it's our first broadcast of the year, so just like the players, we're still trying to figure out how everything works. I think we got it all figured out. There we go. Work in progress for us too, but we got it all figured out. There we go. Back to begin the second half. The Eagles trail it by a score. Of 43-18. Zionsville had the ball to begin the second half, moving from left to right on your computer screen. It's McGuire and taking it in. Kicks it around the horn. Ball on the floor, and we're going to get a kicking violation. It's not really a violation. It's just a... more of a... I don't know what you'd call that. It's not a violation because it's not a foul. It's whatever it was. .7:59 on the clock. So we had a second go by. Zionsville. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Tigers. So Lebanon ball, moving from right to left now. Lebanon in black. Gold letters and numbers. Zionsville, the home team. Whites, green letters and numbers. Davis with it. Pass comes down his side. Shot up. No good. Loose ball tipped up. Rebound no good. Ball tipped up. Scampered again. Green tracks it down for the visitors and out of bounds. Last touch by Zionsville. It'll be Zionsville ball. Or check, that'll be Lebanon ball out of bounds. 43-18 is our score. Curtis with it. Flips it on the corner to Davis. Back up top, it'll come to Spolier. And a traveling call on the Eagles, on the Tigers, I should say. My fault. Zionsville will have the ball out of bounds. Schuler with it. Gives it off over to McGuire. She'll walk it across the 10-second line. Takes it in. Shot is blocked, and a foul is going to be called on Zionsville. They're going to get Yacht reaching in there, try to knock the ball out. And that's her fourth foul. She's been really the leading scorer tonight for the Eagles, scoring 8 points in just a couple of minutes there in the first half, but playing with 4 fouls now, so she'll have to be very careful in this Zionsville zone defense. Aspen has it, top of the key. Over to Curtis. Inside to Green. Then into Curtis. Scoop shot in the lane, no good. Loose ball fought for. Held ball, and the possession arrow is going to belong to Zion. No, it'll belong to Lebanon. That's right, because Zionsville had the ball to begin the second half. So Zionsville with it, or Lebanon with it, I should say, into Yoder. Yoder shot no good. Rebound blocked. Loose ball out of there to the Eagles. Nice play by Schuler. Schuler taking it away, and it's stripped away out of bounds by Curtis. So the ball will belong to Zionsville. A nice defensive play there. Both teams playing very hard tonight in our first game of the year, so give both schools a lot of credit. And now there's a steal by Curtis. Curtis going to run the floor. One-on-one. Gives it up, and it's laid up and in for two. Green with the left hand, and that'll make it 45-18 with 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Pass comes outside to Bammer. Bammer, nice move. Shot blocked and a late whistle. And a foul called on the Tigers. So Bammer will head to the foul line and will shoot two. 6:24 left to play in the first quarter, in the third quarter, I should say. Bammer up and in for one. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there by the Tigers. Around the horn it comes. Jumper up from Davis is no good, and we're going to get a foul underneath the basket on the Eagles. So the Tigers will retain possession of the basketball. Zionsville on defense now. A nice move by Curtis, and she's fouled on her way to the basket. And we'll have two free throws with 6 minutes left to play in the third period. 45-19 the score in favor of the Tigers of Lebanon. Zionsville with the ball. 46-19 our score. Turnaround jumper up and in for two. And that's McCurran nailing the two for the Eagles. Around the horn it comes to Davis. Davis gives it off to Curtis. 5:35 left to play. Jumper on the way is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled out of there. And back the other way. Here come the Eagles. All the way to the hole. Shot no good. Loose ball tipped up out of bounds, and it'll belong to Lebanon. Now we got an official's timeout as they'll converse with one another. 5:16 left to play. Third quarter of action. Full court press now by the Eagles. 32. Rice to throw it in. Gets it to Curtis. Curtis across the timeline. Flips it ahead to Cosgray. And her pass sails out of bounds. Last touch by Zionsville. Nice defense that time by the Eagles. 46-21 with 5:09 left to play in the third period. Shot is up and in for two. And now back the other way. Shot blocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Zionsville. As the Lady Eagles trying to get that one in the hole. Couldn't do it that time. But it'll be Zionsville ball out of bounds. McGuire to throw it in. 48-21 our score. Just inside of 5 minutes left in the third. Long inbound. Ball tipped up. Oh, nice save by Curtis. It's a loose ball. Tracked down. Save attempted by Zionsville. Lebanon. And Callie Rice could not track it down, but a great effort that time. As Zionsville will once again set up in the full court press. And now there's a bump. And a foul is called on the Tigers. So that'll be the second team foul on Lebanon. So just like in the first half, lots of fouls. Early on loose ball, there's a steal by Spolier. Pass ahead, up and in for, missed the layup. Ball comes back to the Tigers. Shot up, no good. McGuire grabs the rebound. And now a lot of action there, but nothing as a result. Zionsville ends up back with the basketball. McGuire dribbles, three ball in the way, long three, up, no good. Loose ball tracked down. And now we're going to get a traveling call on Cosgray. So the action was fast and furious there momentarily. But the ball ends up back in the hands of the Eagles. Inbound pass, shot up, no good. Rebound tracked down, ball fought for on the floor, and a jump ball is going to be called. Jump ball is called. It'll return it back to the Eagles. And Zionsville will try to make the most of this possession. 13, Castelli drives it towards the hole. Shot partially blocked. Loose ball tracked out of there. Here comes Lebanon. Rice to the hole. Now dribbles it around the corner. And we'll restart. Reball on the way up. No good. Rebound pulled down. And that one's going to belong to out of bounds, going to belong to Zionsville. 3:52 left to play in the third. Stolen. Inbound. And that was stolen by 24 Spolier. She was able to put it in the way. Now the Eagles once again struggling to get that ball up across the second line. It's been a constant struggle tonight for the Eagles as they have tried time and again to really get the ball across the 10-second line. Eagles to throw it in. Oh, nice pass as it's tipped up and put back in for two. Bammer. That was Becky Miller who couldn't get it to go, with Bammer crashing the boards, and she's able to deliver. As here come the Tigers now with the ball. As come in the corner. Over to 22. That's Cosgray. Cosgray passes it down inside. It ends up in the hands of Callie Rice. Callie Rice gets it to go. And Lebanon is going to call a 20-second timeout. So with 2:57 left to play in the third quarter, it's 52-23 in favor of the Tigers. A little unusual there to see a timeout called with a 29-point lead. But that's what we just saw, and that's what we've got. So ends up being a full timeout actually taken by the Tigers. Full timeout called by Lebanon. The boys' broadcast schedule going to begin in December. And we got a bevy of games coming up. Got a couple of girls' games here, actually, as we'll talk about the schedule. As Eagles coming back the other way in the lane to Schuler. And Schuler's fouled and will shoot 2. Take a look at that schedule. Where's Zionsville? This will be our last broadcast until November the 28th. The girls will be at home against Lafayette Jeff. And then December 1st, we get the season started against Western Boone for the boys. So we get it pretty hot and heavy once December rolls around. So only one more broadcast, I should say, in November. We got a 2-shot foul coming up for the Eagles. And the first one is up, and it is no good. At the line is Spolier. 2:38 remaining to play in the third. Second one good, 53-25. Down inside, Bammer to the hole, and she is fouled, and so the foul-happy defenses that we saw in the first half have returned. And second one is good. 27-53. Zionsville on the low end of that score. As Eagles trying to get back into this one. There's a jumper up from Curtis. No good. Rebound up and in for 2 as Spolier with the putback. 27-55 now the score. Nice pass across the court. Finds a wide open Miller, but she couldn't get it to go. And a traveling call on Terrell, the freshman, for the Eagles. Minute 44 left to play in the quarter. Pass comes to the foul line to Schuler. Schuler lost the handle on it. Lebanon ends up with the basketball. And charging back the other way is 24. That's Spolier. Pass down inside, knocked away out of bounds. It was intended for Yoder. Yoder couldn't grab the handle on it, so the minute 26 to play. It'll be Lebanon ball out of bounds. Coming hard towards the hole. Shot up and in for 2 from Curtis. So the Eagles and the Tigers doing battle here. Clock winding down in the third and a traveling call on the Tigers as the ball was on the floor. Both teams hustling hard for the basketball. And it'll be Zionsville ball out of bounds. McGuire to throw it in. Inbound knocked out of bounds. Loose ball. It'll belong to Lebanon. Another turnover by the Eagles gives the ball back to the Tigers. Curtis pass outside of Yoder. Yoder right hand, no good. Loose ball fought for, tracked down by Terrell. Terrell flips it back up top, and over it comes to Spolier. Down inside of Yoder, loose ball and a foul. It's going to be called on the Tigers. .25 seconds left to play here in the third period. Loose ball and a foul called on Lebanon. Pushing foul, as they said, 32. Kaylee Rice in there, a little bit close to her, the offensive player. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong. Pass inside to Miller. Miller got the shot partially blocked, puts it up again, no good. And another foul is going to be called on Lebanon. So a frenzy of fouls by the Tigers. And Yoder will have 2 free throws coming up. Shot is up and off the glass and in. Yoder makes the first free throw. 57-28 now the score. Shot is up. It's no good. Yoder puts it back. No. Yoder, Miller, I should say, again. And that clock will expire as it's 57-28. We got 1 quarter left to go. The Eagles trail the Millers right here, or rather trail the Tigers right here on Audio Sports Online. We got 1 quarter of action left to go here tonight on AudioSportsOnline.com. 57-25 is our score. The Eagles trail the Tigers. Eagles are in the bonus, so any fouls will result in free throws for the Tigers. Loose ball nearly stolen away, ends up back in the hands of the Tigers. Ball tipped up, out of bounds. Last touched by Lebanon. So even though they have a 29-point lead, full court press still on the way by the Tigers. As the Eagles try to get it across the 10-second line, they do to Yacht. Around the horn it comes. 3 ball is up from Schuler, no good. Loose ball tipped up again, comes down to the Tigers. And Spolier coming back the other way. In the corner to Curtis. Dribbles out of a Zionsville defense. Get to see the Tigers really try to run some clock despite having this huge lead. Loose ball comes out of there to the Eagles. And back the other way. Here comes Schuler. Schuler, ball on the floor, back up top now. Now nearly stolen away, loose ball. And a foul is going to be called on Lebanon. Foul called on the Tigers. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound comes out of there to Lebanon. 6:45 left to play in the fourth period. Lebanon with a 57-28 advantage, which is right where we started the final quarter. Ball skipped across court. In the corner comes to Spolier. Spolier takes it hard to the hole. Shot up and in for two. Spolier nails the two. And the Tigers extend the lead to 59-28. Curtis with the steal, and she is fouled as she started racing towards the basket. They're going to get number 20 for the Eagles. That's Schuler on the foul. Ball out of bounds. Curtis in there trying to get a hand on it. Sails out of bounds. Will belong to the Tigers. Lebanon with the ball. Curtis dribbles into the corner, and finally they're going to call a blocking foul with 6 minutes to play on Miller. So that's 16 foul on the Eagles. 59-28 left to play. And a blocking foul is called on the Tigers. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound tracked down. Shot is blocked. And a held ball is called. (59-28) the score. And a jump ball is called for. Five minutes, 15 seconds to go. Ball tipped away, and a kick called on the Eagles. Not sure the crowd necessarily agreed with that call, but that doesn't really matter. They're not in charge. These Noblesville, Lebanon ball. Noblesville and Lebanon have very similar uniforms. And the shot is up and good by the Tigers. And with 4:48 to play, going to end up putting Curtis at the foul line. (61-28) the score. First one is up and good. Second one up and good as well, 63-28. And there's another turnover. This time Spolier has it. A lot of starters still in there for the Tigers despite the big lead. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to play. Cosgray, 3-ball from the corner is up and in. And Cosgray nails the 3. Jumper is up. It's no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Loose ball stolen away once again. Here come the Tigers, and up and in for 2 is Davis. 68-28. It's a 40-point lead now for the Tigers. Yoder with it. Over to McGuire. Top of the key. Now around the horn it comes. Towards the hole, shot up, no good. Loose ball pulled out of there. And here come the Tigers running back the other way. Cosgray with it. Yoder turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. And a foul over the back on Yoder. Free throw is up and good from McCurran. (68-30) is our score. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to play as we're winding this one down. It's going to be a victory for the Tigers here tonight. We give Zionsville a lot of credit, though. Still playing hard until the end. That could be bad. Almost lost my table there. But we got it back, and everything is where it was left before. Back the other way. Spolier to the glass. And she is fouled and will shoot 2. 2:51 left to play in the ball game. (68-30). (69-30) now the score. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the ball game. Zionsville with the ball. Bringing it all the way to the left side. Now reversing course, coming back right. Loose ball on the floor, and a foul is called on the Tigers with 2:37 left to play. First free throw is up and good. Second one no good. Rebound pulled down and a foul, and there'll be 2 more free throws coming up for the Eagles. And it'll put Castelli at the foul line. First free throw up and in. Second free throw, no good. 69-33. Eagles have it, or the Tigers, rather, I should say, have it. Let's see if Lebanon, with the sizable lead, does it try to run some clock here. Obviously, well in control with a 36-point advantage. As Cosgray has it, flips it around the horn. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Lebanon. Ball sails out of bounds. Zionsville will have it. Siemens has it. Around the corner. Right side. Over to Castelli. Jumper's up. No good. Rebound pulled down. Pass ahead, and a nice defensive play by McGuire. But they're going to say that's a foul, as he really hustled back there that time. But the ball belonging to the Tigers, and it'll put Spolier at the foul line. 69-33 the score, minute 48 left to play in the ballgame. First one up and good. Second one up and good. 71-33 now the score. Three ball up, no good. Lebanon now trying to run some clock as the time is winding down. Cosgray has it. In the corner. Comes over to 40 Green. Loose ball, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Last touched by Zionsville. Hard to the hole, shot up, no good. Loose ball tipped up, pulled down, and a jump ball is going to be called. Both teams fighting hard to the end, 72-33, 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. Ball down inside, out of bounds. It'll belong to Zionsville. 40 seconds to play. Three ball partially blocked. Three ball back the other way, no good. Rebound pulled down. And Lebanon can hold the ball if they show desire and close this one out. And it appears that's probably what they're going to do as Cosgray runs it across the 10-second line. O'Rourke with it. Over to Cosgray, dribbles right side. Puts it up over to Rice. Down to the corner. And that's going to do it for tonight's ball game. 72-33 our final. Lebanon takes it over the Zionsville Eagles. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I want to thank Greg Shellhouse, the entire Zionsville athletic staff. Until next time, I'm Rob Kendall saying have yourself a great evening.